Hey guys, I have a few minutes and I just wanted to discuss this DSN network that's coming out. I understand that there is a channel called the DSN network, and it's been dedicated to apparently and allegedly to a person in the sector who has put together a channel, and they want to highlight various content creators, and you can use the channel for ad space and different things like that. Let's get into that conversation because I want to see, first of all, I want you guys not only to leave messages in the comments, but also in the comment section about what you guys really think about this. Okay. So let's get into it real quick while I have a few minutes.
It's Black Lounge Entertainment, and the time is right with T-Pre.
Shout out to all the loungers and everybody who is in the sector. There is a lot of content creators that are up and coming in the sector, and many of you that have already been grinding and doing your thing. Okay. Some of you are monetized and some are not, and some have no interest in really getting monetized, and that's fine too. But, I hope everybody wins out here. But I was watching Photon DNA. Shout out to him. He had a review of the sector network or the DSN network. And I did go over to the channel. I checked out the review of it, and I have a couple of questions about it. I'm a little bit concerned about what I'm seeing there, and there's a couple reasons why. Hey, Dr. Nikki, I appreciate you for being here. Shout out to you, one of my A1s, and you are one of my favorite loungers and have always been supportive of me. And I absolutely appreciate and love you. And thank you for being not only just a supporter, but also a real friend in real life. Thank you for that. And I definitely plan on keeping you with me through all of this and through this transition. I will be actually calling you probably later on today so that I can talk to you about everything that I've been doing, everything that's going on. Okay, so I just want you to know and to be informed so that you can be following me throughout, because I definitely want you to be on this journey with me. Okay, so but anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about this DSN network that's coming out, and I'm a little concerned about it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and the reason why is because of this. First, I'd like to know who it is that's running it. Okay, that's number one. The second thing I would like to know is, because I think where I'm missing is in this information is who actually who will benefit from this. Okay, because if I have my own channel, for instance, okay, like right now I have Black Lounge, okay, and then I go and I put, or I allow you to take clips of my show or take parts or take my show and put it on this channel, how is that really benefiting my channel? You understand what I'm saying? It's only going to benefit that one channel. So I'm not sure how good of an idea that would be. Okay. Like, what's in it for the content creator? Is the content creator going to be making money? Are you going to, does DSN plan on compensating each content creator? Because for every person that clicks into whatever video is up there, okay, only that channel is getting the revenue from that. Only that channel is getting the ad revenue. They're getting the clicks. They're getting the watch time. So I'm not understanding how, even though you're putting their information out there, you're advertising, content creators, but a content creator can advertise themselves. They can do this in various ways, from YouTube to Instagram. You can use Facebook. You can use, and there's ultimately there's multiple ways to make this type of money, and also to have advertisement of your channel out. Okay, well, if you can pick up sponsors and different things like that, you really wouldn't have to worry about somebody else actually doing that. And it's really just a matter of grinding and doing what you got to do. So I was concerned about this, because this person who has this channel already has 1,100 subscribers, which means that they've already been doing content at some point somewhere, and they've picked up that many subscribers and have now scrubbed their channel. Okay. So now that you've scrubbed the channel and you've got these 1.1 thousand subscribers, those people are still there, and they might watch our content on your channel. But that doesn't mean that they're going to turn around and subscribe to every person that is connected to this sector. Okay. So ultimately, the person who has the DSN network would end up making the money off of your show. They would end up making the ad revenue off of your show, and people would be talking about you, but they would only be watching you from that channel. So I don't know how that is, conducive to the content creators out here. I don't. I'm trying to get an understanding of where the benefit is coming in for us as content creators. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, with the direction that I'm taking my channel, okay, and other people are taking their channels, for instance, this would be absolutely no benefit to me. And actually, I would be offended if I found any of my content on that channel, okay? And I would give you a copyright strike because I've worked for this. I've put my effort into this. I'm putting money into this. I'm putting time into this. And my audience, I expect my audience to watch my content where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? So it wouldn't make sense for me to put into your channel per se. Now, if all the sector content creators got together and created a network channel themselves, where everybody has the keys to that network channel, everybody, brings their own audience to that network channel, everybody's working together, and the money, the super chats, and everything is going through one central place, that would be a totally different story. So if you guys all work this out with DSN, where DSN is giving you guys the keys to that channel, DSN is giving you guys the ability to have access to the super chats, have access to the members and so forth and so on, then yeah, that makes complete sense for the program. And this is the direction that if you are interested in really doing YouTube, that is the direction that everybody should be going. And I'm saying that for a specific reason. Okay. You guys are going to see some changes in YouTube probably within the next year. And it's not even going to be a full year. Okay. Where certain things will not be allowed. There's certain things that are going to be rolled out to everyone. And these types of opportunities is exactly what you should be looking into if you're looking for furthering your channels or, furthering your brands. Okay. If you want to get and connect with other people and, and put stuff out there, that would be perfectly fine. But you all must be on top of it. You cannot have one person in the sector running it, or you can't have one person that has the keys to that channel and then everybody else just kind of comes and puts their content up whenever they feel like it. Because ultimately the only person that is winning is the person with the channel, like period. So as long as your channel is not connected to that channel in any way, as long as you have no keys to that channel and you have no way of putting any input in there and taking anything out of it or taking anything away, nah, I wouldn't do it at all, because they are literally getting paid. And I saw something in this. I'm going to bring it up in my meeting tonight, but I saw something with that, that I understand from what I'm seeing. I think they are one of the folks aware of what I'm aware of. Okay. But they're not telling you everything. And that's what I'm going to say about that. I don't know that person. I would love to speak to that person myself, because I think if they're listening to my show, which they probably are, since they got me in the fucking reel, if they're watching, definitely hit me up in the email, because I think you know some things that I know. And if you're going to do this, you need to be honest with the people. I know that you can't roll out everything right now. I know you can't say everything because it's not meant to say, but I think you're aware of more, and that the way you're trying to go about it is not going to work. So that is not going to work. But if you give everybody the keys to this, then so be it. Then that would work out perfectly. And I want you guys to think of a network like that. Dr. Boyce Watkins and Vicky Dillard, There's many content creators who are on this one network. It's called Fly Nubian Queens. But Boyce Watkins has his own thing. But Fly Nubian Queens is a group of various content female content creators. Okay, and they get on there, they do their thing, but they all have the keys to that network. You understand what I'm saying? So any revenue and stuff like that, it goes between the content creators. There's not one person that's in charge of it all, and then everybody's, kind of coming over there and looking into it. Okay, so that was the only real concern I had for this, because you guys are super dope and you guys really have a lot of talent. Okay, and I can't see somebody else making money off of your talent. Okay, and taking away from the actual revenue that you really could create. Okay, so if they're going to do this, which what I'm seeing them attempting to do, I know it could work out. It just has to be done the right way. And if they want to reach out to me, so DSN, if you want to reach out to me by email, my email is lovinglife7842@gmail.com. I want to hear from you, because like I said, I have this feeling of what you're trying to do. And I think it would definitely work if you're doing it the right way. But the way that you presented it, and from what I know, it sounds like you're trying to get over on people. And I just want to make sure you're not. You see what I'm saying? So I'm calling that out because there's things I know. But yeah, if you guys want to start connecting with folks, you understand what I'm saying? And start connecting and creating networks, this would be perfect. Okay, this would be absolutely perfect, because you guys are going to see some major differences in YouTube within the next year or two. Okay, so yeah, that would be a good idea. But you don't want anybody taking advantage of you. Nobody should have access to your content. No, and again, once you have content on somebody else's platform, that content now belongs to them. Okay, so while you're putting money and effort into your content and then allowing someone to upload that to their channel, how much sense does that make for you? You understand what I'm saying? That's like me going to work, going to your job and doing your job for you, and you're getting the paycheck. How does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I'm going with that. And I just want to make sure that my people out here are not being taken care, not being mistreated, and are not being taken advantage of. And I'm not saying that you guys aren't smart. I think you guys really are. I just think because there are certain things that have not been rolled out publicly yet, everybody's not aware of what's going on here. And so therefore, people are moving in the right direction without the actual map in their face. So they're not aware of how going in this direction would affect them in the long run. Okay, so I would pull back from that until you have full understanding of what DSN is trying to do, and who has keys to this, who has access to it, and who should be uploading to this channel. And then all of you should start creating stuff like that, like real shit. If you're interested in doing this and you really want to be a YouTuber or whatever, this is the direction you should be going. But you should start having conversations with one another. So say, for instance, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but say, like Nova and Sexy Toy Lady, you guys already do a show. Okay, that is something that you guys could start talking about. We should open up the door to give keys to one another to this network. Let me get Couch Potato, for instance, and put him on too. You see what I'm saying? Or let me grab up Pixie Longjot and bring them on too. Or Dr. Nick. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Like, add your network of who you want to work with and bring those people into your network. You guys can do this on your own. You don't have to have somebody else doing it. And then you can have somebody who's on a smaller scale. And then, everybody can kind of see that, as opposed to one big ass channel where everybody's uploading their shit for them. And I'm telling you, I promise you, and Sexy Toy, you said something in Photon's show that I immediately picked up on before you even said it. You said, they're going to be monetized in less than a week because they already have 1,100 subscribers. You understand what I'm saying? So all they need is 4,000 watch time hours. God knows how many watch time hours they already have since they already have 1,100 subscribers. Okay. So they could be monetized in a couple of days. Now they're getting paid off of ad revenue and off of, and off of other stuff, super chats and whatnot for your work. How does that make sense? I don't understand that. So I'm going to need them to explain that. What's up, Couch Potato? I appreciate you coming in. And hey, Pixie Long Job. You said, hey, Miss T-Pre. Hey, Nova Real Show. I appreciate you. You said, hey, Dr. Nikki and Pixie. Okay, yeah, that was your concern too. Yeah, that was really my concern about that. Because, I've been monetized for about, I would say, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 months now. I've been monetized. And, the money hasn't been life-changing up to this point anyway. That's changing now. But the money hasn't been super life-changing or anything. But I definitely have seen it grow over time. It started off with a smaller check, and it's gotten larger over time. Okay, so, in a year, well, if I stayed on this path, within a year, I could see it becoming life-changing. You see what I mean? Or not life-changing, but at least definitely putting a dent in some shit. If I continued on that path. So I can't imagine somebody just it made me think well, damn. So you mean to tell me all this person want to do is just sit back, create a channel and, tell you guys, oh yeah, you can advertise for free, on here. Of course you can advertise for free because where else would this come from? And then they said what got me was the $39.99 to run the servers. Okay. First of all, what the fuck are they talking about? $39.99 to run servers. This is YouTube. YouTube has their own servers. We don't need to pay for servers. You understand what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then all content creators would be paying a service, would be paying a service fee to YouTube. So that was one of the biggest red flags for me. So they're already trying to make money off of you from the rip, okay, per month, just to be uploading information of yours to their channel when you obviously clearly already have a channel, okay, that you could be uploading your own information to, that you could be putting your own stuff on, that you could be advertising your own stuff on, which will be getting you the watch time, which will be getting you the subscribers, which would ultimately get you monetized. Because wouldn't that be the reason why you would want to advertise on somebody's channel, or you'd want somebody being advertising you, is so you can get a larger, a larger audience? I mean, if this was a person that had 1 million subscribers, or even 50,000 subscribers or something, or 100,000, I could see then, but this person has less subscribers than me. This person has less subscribers than many people in this sector. Do you see what I'm saying? 1,000 subscribers, honestly, guys, is not really much. Okay. Once you get it, it takes a lot to get there. But once you get there, it just keeps growing from there. Literally it does. Okay. And once you get past that 1,000 mark, you don't even be looking at that shit no more. You understand what I'm saying? So, you find it, it's there, but it's not that big of a deal because other things become a bigger deal to you. You see what I mean? So the 1,000 subscribers, that becomes kind of like a side thing. And as opposed to, really keeping up with your content, keeping up with your audience and stuff like that. Subscribers will come and go. You know what I'm saying? But what gets me is that this person, it was just the pricing, and then telling you guys, well, everybody in the Umar sector would be free, but how is that helping you guys? I don't understand. I don't get what the benefit is for you. You said, Lord, what is she crying now? I have a client that needs funding, and I sent the request for $250 million loan for her to review, and she up here again. Shout out to you, TMK. I appreciate you. Everybody's saying hi to each other. I appreciate that. You said, hey, sexy toy lady, I seen a replay of you last night. Yeah, I was watching that too. And I just thought it was weird. You said Rich Rising, Nova, Dr. Nikki, T-Pre, and everybody. Hey, Pixie Long Job. Salutations, Nikki. You said I was trying, Nova. You said who is trying to do this? I don't know who the person is, but I know they're called a DSN network or something like that. So to me, it just sounds like it's going to be a problem. It just really sounds like it's going to be an issue. You said that channel was problematic for Michi X. Oh yeah, well I've seen several people on there, and I appreciate that channel actually. Vicky Dillard, and there's a couple of other people on there. There's a couple of doctors, a couple of therapists. There's a couple of different professions of professional women on that channel. So it's more than just Vicky Dillard and them, but it's definitely a very professional channel. And I like a lot of stuff that they talk about. If you go check them out, it's just called Fly Nubian Queens. You can go check them out, and they're really great. Hey, Pillsbury, I appreciate you. A1 in here. Loving Life7842 at Gmail. Make sure you hit that email up, DSN, because I really have some questions for you regarding that show. But you guys make sure that y'all give pushback on that too, because yeah. You said what's good, Queen Dr. Nikki Proctor? You said right, working smarter, not harder. I said that too. Yeah, I think it's going up I think doing that would really damper a lot of content creators. I think you guys are great on your own. You don't need, you need people not clicking into that channel. You need people clicking into your channel. Okay, so that means you have to put the effort in on your channel. Putting the effort in on their channel is only helping them. So unless they're going to do something like the Fly Nubian Queens are doing, and other people are doing, I don't know what this benefit would be for you. What I mean? Especially with them only having 1,000 subscribers. I could see, like I said, if they had a much larger audience of people, and now you're being introduced to people who, don't even know you or whatever, they might even have the same subscribers we got. So how does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense to me at all. You said, hey, I'm just stopping by. I just shared the video. I'll catch the replay. Okay, thank you. Let me see your transcript. Hey, Eyes, good morning to you and everyone, she says. And everyone says hi to let me see your transcript. He said, I need some topic ideas. Okay. He said, who is talking about a network show? There's this person called DSN. I don't know who they are, but they're kind of anonymous. And they've got like 1,100 subscribers, but yet they have one video up, which is kind of like an intro to this thing they want to do, where they want the whole sector and others to be uploading information and content and advertisements and so forth to their channel. But if they're, this person already has 1,100 subscribers, I believe they probably have either close to the amount of watch time they need, or whatever the case may be. And all they're waiting on is people to start uploading, and boom, they could just turn on that monetization, and a bitch is getting paid every day, like over y'all's content, when y'all should be getting paid over your content. That doesn't make any kind of sense at all. So Dr. Nikki wanted to know I's email, and it is antonia.mula@gmail.com. You said it sounds like some pimping, but the hoe is allowed to get a few rhinestones in her nails when they get done. That's exactly what it sounds like. Or they could get a little milkshake. They can get a bottle of water instead of a milkshake. You said, ask Kwame Brown how it's working out for him, letting others use his content for free. Mm-hmm. They get more views than he do. Now he's salty about it. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this is a good idea to go into that. I understand, because I think it appeals to smaller content creators. It appeals to somebody who may have 200 subscribers or 100 subscribers or something like that. And you want to like get your eye out there. You want people to start, in that case, it might work for you in a sense, but I don't think so. I think if you grind and you put your effort in, and you go and you support other content creators, and you get, on their platforms and speak with them and different things like that, people will gravitate to you. You don't have to go and grind on somebody else's platform to make your platform pop. That wouldn't work at all, unless you're getting paid. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you're getting paid. If you're not getting paid for it, if it's not paying me, it don't make sense. You understand what it just don't. It's a waste of my time. And if it's not paying me and I'm putting in the work and you getting paid, that really don't make sense. Okay. So I don't know, but I think it's definitely something to think about. I think we're smarter than that. And I hope everybody decides to think about that. You said, thank you, guys. Hey, sometimes you said, dude, I said we should have a sector network about a week ago. Well, apparently they got one, but I think you guys should be very careful about uploading stuff to there. And like I said, I better not find any of my work on there at all. And that's facts, because you will get a copyright strike. I will make sure that channel is gone. I have no problem with that, especially with what I'm about to do. So, yeah, you said when Darrell was inviting people to fight and then calling the cops, I was like, they could be building a network instead of fighting in parking lots. And that's facts. Instead of, inviting people to your dick and stuff, you could actually be working with content creators. And it's funny because a lot of you can actually do that. Like I said, right now, y'all have the ability to do it. There's some of y'all that are already working together. You see what I'm saying? And already regulars on each other's panels and stuff like that. This is the kind of stuff in the direction that a lot of people should be going. So I'm hoping that that's what happens. Hey, Flacco, what's happening? See, this is a content creator and a prime example of one who hooked up, even though a lot of people got a lot of things to say about it. He hooked up with a popular content creator, okay, who has over millions of subscribers, okay? And now, regardless of whether the information that's coming out is quote unquote positive or negative or whatever the case may be, if he hooked up with somebody like me who has 1,500 subscribers, that wouldn't make sense, okay? But Flacco he managed to grow his channel organically to 46,000 plus subscribers and then get hooked up with somebody with 1 million. You understand? Now he's out here in Cali. He's doing his thing. You understand? And it might not be what everybody thinks it should be, but he's doing his thing. And I can't deny that to him. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to him. And I actually plan on doing some stuff with you soon. So I'll be talking to you, Flacco. You said the idea isn't bad. Binary has a live stream where I articulated how to properly run a sector network, but the way they're going about it, it isn't it. Right. Exactly. The fighting, the infighting has to stop. The arguments, the hate, all that stuff got to end. Okay. Like that stuff got to stop. And because once you get people that are interested in you and they start watching you, they're going to be looking for specific things from you. And if you're not delivering that, they're going to look right over you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're interested in really, making this something, you got to actually put something into it. Okay. And that would include, if you're going to create networks and do stuff like that, which would be a great idea. I'm just letting you know, it would be an excellent idea. Then yeah, you'll need to create that with people that you're either already working with or create new bonds. Okay. And make some shit pop off, because this really can happen. And anybody can be successful at this. So shout out to Flock. And like I said, Flock, we actually have plans on reaching out with you very shortly. In the next couple months, you'll be hearing from me so that I can have you on the show. Okay. You said, I keep telling myself I'm going to invest in learning how to improve my videos on summer break. That would be a great idea. And I'll tell you, Carrie Ann, what I did. I competed with myself every video I made. Okay. I would try to make every video better than the last one. It really didn't have anything to do with, I wasn't watching other people. I wasn't watching, not that I wasn't watching other people. I wasn't putting myself in a category with other folks or anything. I was literally, I make this video, my next video is going to be better. My next video is going to be better and better. And then I started doing my graphics the same way. The graphics are going to get better. This is going to get better. I'm going to incorporate this and I'm going to change that. And as I did that, like the channel really grew and it really became great. And now here I am with this wonderful deal. But I think I can see you guys getting this kind of stuff happening with everybody. At least everybody who's interested in it. But y'all got to align yourselves with it. And the one way the quickly get out of alignment with it is to literally be handing somebody else your content. And that's what you're going to end up doing in this case. And that person is already in a position to make money off of you. So, and I'm concerned because the only video on there is that one video now. It's only a minute long. So where's all their content? You know what I mean? Where's their work? It doesn't make any kind of sense to me that you would be putting out the work and putting it into their channel, and they can just, all they got to do is hit that monetization button and they getting paid. You know what I'm saying? And the more people that's going to be on there interacting, y'all in the chat, y'all laughing, joking, and talking to each other, they the only ones getting paid from this shit. Like, how does that make sense? You could be doing the same thing on your channel, and then that's another place for people to come. Okay. It's, you know, we don't have to all be in one spot. Why would we all want to be in one place? So that's just some things to think about, guys. I hope you guys really think about this stuff so that you're not, you know, you're not making those kinds of mistakes. You said your graphics and music are lovely. I love the intro song. Oh, thank you so much. Shout out to Dr. Bombay for the Black Lounge Entertainment song. You said that's so true. That's how we were able to grow fast, past 1,000 subs so fast, while others who've been doing it longer than you hasn't hit 500 subs yet. Exactly. That's why, because they're you know, you're kind of paying attention to stuff like the wrong shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. You getting there, you coming up, but you're not doing some of the ignoramus stuff that others are doing. And also you have, you know, other responsibilities. So it's definitely understandable. And it's not easy to get to 1,000. It really isn't easy. But once you get there, you realize, like, okay, I'm at 1,000 subs. And then you get that watch time and you realize you can turn on that monetization button. You would be, once you turn that on and you go back in time, body that money and the work that you've put in. And I want to say that too. Work for your money. You understand? Make your money work for you. I remember talking about turning my super chats off, and I had talked to a couple of y'all about that. Well, y'all talked to me about that. Great advice not to turn it off, because I'm allowing it to just be where it's at. It's already been where it's at anyway. But the beauty of it is that, you know, hey, I give back. I'm giving back to YouTube for giving me a space to do this. You see what I'm saying? It is good to do that, to at least, you know, invest back into them. So I think it's okay that they keep some of the money, you know, and then they don't keep all of it. They don't even keep half of it, but they do take a lot. But it's fine. You know, I have new ways of making this now. And I think this is going to be a definitely, I know this is going to be different. So, but yeah, I just wanted you guys to see that and at least think about that before you start uploading to that person's channel, because I don't think it's a good idea at all, without you all having the keys to it. So if every single one of you do not have the keys to that channel, like you don't have access to that StreamYard where you can upload on a schedule, where you can, you know, you are going in and you're actually putting work into that, and you have access to the funds too, it's a waste of your time. It's an absolute waste of your time. And you could be putting that same effort into your own channel. And if they want to make money, and if they want to be a content creator on YouTube, then they will need to do what you're doing. They will need to put in the work, and they will need to put in the effort, and they will need to make the money that way. You understand what I'm saying? They cannot make money off of you. It doesn't make sense to me. Thank you so much, Desert Woman. I really appreciate that. And all of the congratulations I've been getting today is so heartwarming to me. You guys really don't understand just how blessed I am with this opportunity. Everything is moving so fast. I've got new deadlines in place. I've got some stuff rolling out. Like I said, you guys will see a new things starting in the next 2 weeks. I literally have just booked my photo shoot for this, and I just booked some other stuff for this. So I am super duper excited. And yes, honey, it is glitz and glam and photo shoots and all that stuff, and photographers. And I mean, this is like really a big deal. This is beyond just sitting behind sitting behind this computer. Like, this is way beyond this. And I'm super duper excited about it. Like, I never thought that I would see this way. People have spoken this over me. My daughter's spoken this over me. Other people have said, you're going to be major. I remember Shakim telling me about this. There was a couple of y'all that really put this out here in the spirit. Dr. Nikki has put out there a lot of things in the spirit. And shout out to you for the super chat. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you. And rest in peace to the MPP. That's right. But yes, Dr. Nikki and other sisters, Brown Sugar Baby, many of you, Money to Burn. There's so many that I didn't mention, but that have been really there for me, have been super supportive. And I really love you guys for that. Samba Queen, Desert Woman, all of y'all. Y'all have been so great. And it's so super, I super duper appreciate you guys. But I want you guys to win too. I can't see somebody taking advantage of my people like that. And I had to say something about it before it actually tries to happen. So I really do appreciate you for giving me my woot woots, and may Ayami continue to bless me. Thank you. The mothers, peace to the gods. Yes, and may they definitely continue to do that. They prepared me for this, for sure. They definitely prepared me for this. I just didn't have. They kept saying it's going to be beyond what I can imagine, and yes. It is. It is. I still haven't grasped the vastness of this yet, but it's big. It's really big. He said, to be honest, no matter how much you grow, it'll never be enough. If you're naturally ambitious, you'll never be satisfied. Yeah, that's true. But you got to find a satisfaction somewhere. You know what I mean? You got to find some rest. Okay. Because, but I get it. I get it. Keep grinding. Yeah, you're going to be good. And I'm proud of you out there. Just be careful, okay? Peace to the gods. I've been having you at the altar because I want to make sure you're safe, like for real. But I left you in the hands of the ancestors. I think you'll be fine, okay? But just be careful. That's all. You said, where is the Black intellectual sector, or should I build it? Yeah, go ahead and build that shit. Yep. You said basically what they trying to do is sublease. Right. Hey, Carl Burt, I appreciate you coming in. Don't it sound like that? It sounds like they trying to sublease their channel to you, but who benefits? Who actually benefits? Because like if I have content on my channel, even if I'm putting clips of your stuff up or whatever, that's usually why I got like a Black Lounge logo or something on there. Because it belongs to me. It's my content. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't understand who's actually getting the who's winning here. Who's actually winning. You said they're charging people $39.99 per month plus keeping the ad revenue. Yes. $39.99 a month. Plus they're keeping the ad revenue, any super chats or any of that. Imagine Cash Apps and all that stuff coming in. Like, I can't imagine people just uploading their stuff for free there. I can't imagine that. But the people of the sector are supposed to be free. And the $39.99 is supposed to be for servers. Like, whose servers? Because YouTube has their own servers. So I'm confused what they're talking about. I'm very confused about that. Hey, RNT Edutainment. I appreciate you also being a subscriber and being a part of all the festivities I always have. You said we could have built something like that here, but folks want to wallow in the low energy BS 24/7. Yeah, and I think that that's changing. And I think once people start seeing some changes, also when people see exactly what we're rolling out here on Black Lounge and with my partners, when you guys see the changes with here and other content creators that are going to be doing the same thing, I think you guys will catch on really fast to what's going on here. And I think you guys will start doing the same thing. All right. So I just wanted to put that information out there, guys. I was really concerned about you guys uploading your content to this channel. I really think that this person knows some stuff and they're not telling you. just based off of what I'm seeing them do. And so I want to hear from that person to kind of know. But again, maybe they will or maybe they won't. But I know they know who I am because they got me in the reel. So anywho, part of me is in there. So anyway, and they didn't have my permission, but that's fine. They could do that. But as long as they're not uploading my content, they won't have a problem. But if you start uploading my content, sir or ma'am, or it, yeah, you're going to have T-Pre to answer to. And then, baby, I got some folk behind me too. And I don't think you want to fuck with that. I really don't think you want that. So I don't think anybody would want to be uploading my content. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys again for all of the support that I get from you guys all the time. I'm looking forward to our future again together. Like I said, we're going to be having a great time together, and there's going to be a lot of new things rolling out. So I will talk to you guys soon. And again, I truly appreciate you guys for being here. I may go live later on. I probably won't because I have some other stuff I got to do. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later, okay? And peace, guys. Thank you guys for watching.